Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is SHARIFAH BINTI SAYID MUSTAZA from AM 11050. In Malaysia, local government is the third lowest tier of government after the federal and state government. It's a far sovereign geographical subdivision of a sovereign country or state that has the authority to exercise control over a certain territory. There are three types of local authorities, such as the city council, the municipal council, and the district council. The city council is the most powerful of the three and is led by a civil servant known as a Yang Dipertua. The governor of each state appointed is of the councillor on the council. The fundamental requirement for becoming a city are the number of people living in the area, the amount of money earned annually, and other factors. According to the local government department website, there are 149 local authorities in Malaysia, which are comprised of 12 city hall of or councils, 38 council, and 99 district council. Tax, non-tax revenue, and allocation from the federal and state government were the three primary sources of income for the local authority in the last fiscal year. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is AISHAH binti OTHAMAN. Now I'm going to present about types and criteria in determining the status of local authority. The first one is City Council. The City Council serves as the governing body of the local government. A City Council must be established with a minimum 500,000 of residences and 100 million in yearly income to function. Malaysia is divided into 15 city councils, each of which acts as the state's primary focal point for civil activities and government. Since the city council is responsible for delivering service to the inhabitants, it is also functioned as the administrative center for the whole state. For example, the municipalities of Kuala Terengganu and Ipoh are both in Malaysia. In addition, the local council must be capable of putting together high quality services. This involves the collecting of taxes from the general public, the approval of developers for projects such as infrastructure development, to satisfy public requirements, and the enforcement of government regulation. Second one is Municipal Council. A municipal council is a single administrative division that has the same rights and responsibilities as a company. It is subordinate to the laws of the country or region where it is located. Once it has been granted this status, the municipal council must have at least 150,000 people and generate at least 20 million in revenue every year. While they were unsure of the number of people that resided in the region, they did know that when there are a lot of jobs available, people would flock there. When a region has a high concentration of employment opportunities, people from other nations will flock to the area. This has the potential to increase the population of the location as well. The corporation must also have consistent stream of revenue with an annual income of not less than 20 million, as well as the capacity of delivery as a service. For example, Kuala Terengganu, which is located in Malaysia, is well-known tourist destination. Kuala Terengganu, for example, is home to Pulau Perhentian, a drawbridge, a market named Payang, and other attractions. The third one, which is last one, is District Council. The District Council is the lowest level of local administration, and it represents the areas that are outside of major cities and are mostly located in rural areas. In Malaysia, there are 95 district councils spread across 10 states, including Johor, Kedah, Kelantan, Negeri Sembilan, Pahang, Perak, Sabah, Sarawak, Selangor, and Terengganu. The districts are located in Johor, Kedah, Kelantan, Negeri Sembilan, Pahang, Perak, Sabah, Sarawak, Selangor and Terengganu. Machang District Council and Kuala Selangor District Council are only a few examples of district councils in Malaysia. The District Council is also the smallest of three councils in the term of size. It is required that the population of the District Council region be less than 150,000 people to qualify as a District Council. A District Council doesn't need to be created if the total population that has region is less than 150,000 or 100,000 or less. Nevertheless, if the total of population of that region surpasses 150,000, a District Council is formed. When evaluating whether or not a District Council should be formed, the population is an important factor to consider. Macam Kelantan, for example, had a previous population of 93,087 people, and its population would change as a result of updated population and housing census.
Hi, my name is FARHANA BINTI SAUFFie, and I will present about compare and contrast between City Council, District Council and Municipal Council. The first differences for the City Council of their population is requirement of resident is a minimum of 500,000 people. For the District Council of the population at the area must less than 150,000 people. So the last is Municipal Council, then you have minimum of 150,000 of resident at the place. The City Council is a more population that can compare with the municipal and district because the City Council has in every of the state in the country, such as Kuala Lumpur, because they have a many type of infrastructure that provide in that area. Second differences is in the form of their revenue. For the City Council, they have a steady revenue at least 100 million per annum in a year, which is can afford a steady expenditure and service at the area. For the Municipal Council, is 20 million per annum, which is also steady income that come from business activities and tourism to provide proper facilities. As for District Council, their annual revenue is much less than 20 millions per year, which is on resources like fees and from the federal and state government to improve infrastructure facility at the area. In terms of service, City Council more to preparing service at high level. For example, approval development for developers such as to building infrastructure. City Council as a council that approve the proposed proposal from developer as they need to identify people needs. Then Municipal Councils by renew roadside or building highway at the municipal area. Last one, District Council focusing the service on infrastructure, facility and public utility. This is because the District Council is the rural area. For example, facilities need to improve is bus stop. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and hi. My name is MUNIRAH and I will continue the presentation. The four main functions of a local authority can be broken down into environmental, public, social and development. It is to make sure that the public can live together and be happy because the government takes care of all of their basic needs. Another thing that the local authority needs to do is make sure that all the garbage in their area was collected and thrown away in the right place so that the public can live in a clean area. The local authority is also in charge of making their area look better, like by painting a mural, setting up a park and so on. During public function, the local authority can provide public amenities like public transportation for the convenience of the people who live there. It was also the job of the local government to keep the public healthy and clean. Cleanliness of drains and roads as well as other things are part of things. Another thing the local authority did was help people in need, like set up childcare centers for working parents and society, provide health care and ambulance service, and more. Flags were put up on public streets and in a public area by the local government because they were in charge of them. Finally, the local authority is also in charge of development, which is a discretionary job. All of these things are part of it.
In conclusion, having a local authority is vital since it is the government entity that is closest to the general people and hence the most accessible. We should contact with or seek assistance from a local government authority if an issue or disagreement arises in the area where we reside that is linked to the authority. There are there are a few requirements that must be made for any public place in Malaysia to be designated as a city, and each state must meet this requirement to get that designation. As a result, it's also the responsibility of local authorities to ensure that development occur in the areas under their jurisdiction because when development occurs, everything grows together, such as the rate of poverty decreasing, economic growth, the public receiving better service from the government, and being satisfied with the facility provided and and the status of the area can be changed from rural to urban. That's all from me. Thank you.